Hello everyone. Welcome to your physics class of class 8. I hope you all will be fine. Students, in our previous video, I was explaining you lesson number 5, and in that video, I explained you the effects of refraction. Okay, so in this video, we will continue our lesson number 5. So let's begin our class. So today we will study about diffraction of light through a rectangular glass block. In this figure, you can see this rectangular glass block P, Q, R, S. This is a rectangular glass block. A ray of light AB falls on the surface PQ. You can see here this ray AB falls on the surface PQ, and NPM is a normal at the point of incidence. So when this ray AB falls on the surface PQ, it enters from a rarer medium to a denser medium, because here the medium is air and here the medium is glass. So when the ray of light AB enters from a rarer medium to a denser medium, it bends towards a normal. This I already told you in the previous video, that whenever a ray of light moves from a rarer to a denser medium, it bends towards the normal. Therefore, the ray you can see here in this figure AB bends towards the normal. So this is a refracted ray. At the surface RS, now at this surface RS, this ray is BC. This refracted ray BC is the incident ray for this surface RS. Okay. At this surface, N1CM1 is a normal at the point of incidence C and to the surface RS, and the ray BC now enters from glass to air. So it bends away from the normal, that is N1CM1, and travels along CD. As you can see here in this picture, this is a normal N1CM1, and this ray moves away from the normal because now it travels from denser to a rarer medium, from glass to air. Therefore, it bends away from the normal. So this is a reflected ray. This is the refracted ray for this this one BC, and this is the refraction that takes place. But this ray travels from denser to rarer medium, so it moves away from the normal at the surface RS. Okay. So the ray BC now enters from glass to air, so it bends away from the normal N1CM1. And the ray AB is called the incident ray, and BC is called the refracted ray, and CD is the emergent ray. This is the AB is the incident ray, this is the refracted ray, and this is the emergent ray. As you can see here in this diagram, it is written refracted incident ray, this is refracted ray, and this is emergent ray. The emergent ray CD is parallel to the incident ray AB. Thus, both the incident and the emergent rays are in the same direction. But the emergent ray is literally displaced from the incident ray. As you can see here in this diagram, that this ray AB is parallel to CD. But you can see this one, these two rays are parallel, but it is literally displaced. This emergent ray is parallel to the incident ray AB. Now, prism. What is a prism? A prism is a transparent medium bounded by 5 plane surfaces with triangular cross section. You can see here these are the two triangular cross sections. These two surfaces are triangular, while others 3 surfaces are rectangular, and they are inclined on each other. This is a figure of a prism. Okay. Now, reflection of light through a prism. In this prism, you can see here in this figure 5.13. This is a prism, and this is a incident ray PQ. A ray of light PQ of single color falls obliquely on the surface AB of the prism. This ray enters from air to glass, that is from a rarer medium to a denser medium. And I already told you that when a ray of light enters from rarer to a denser medium, it bends towards a normal and travel along QR. At the face AC, you can see here, this is a reflected ray QR. It bends towards a normal. Okay. Now, at the surface AC, at this surface AC, another refraction occurs, and QR here is a this refracted ray falls on this surface AC. Now this ray travels from denser to rarer medium, and when the ray travels from denser to rarer medium, it bends away from the normal. This is a normal at this surface. This n dash r n dash m, this one n dash r m dash, this is the normal at this surface. And this ray, diffracted ray, when moves from glass to air, that is from denser to rarer medium, it moves away from the normal and travels along RS. So in this case, this is the emergent ray, this RS is the emergent ray, this is a reflected ray, and this is incident ray. Thus, on passing through a prism, the light ray bends towards the base of the prism. You can see here this light ray, when passed through a prism, it bends towards the base of the prism. As you can see, the emergent ray bends towards the base BC of the prism. Okay, now dispersion of white light. Newton allowed white light from the sun to enter a dark room through a small aperture in a window. You can see here this white light falls on this prism, glass prism. This is a glass prism on which the white light pass, and the light coming out of the prism was received on a white screen. On the screen, a colored patch like a rainbow was found. As you can see here in this figure 5.14, you can see here this rainbow patch is formed on this white screen, and this patch was termed as spectrum. Okay, now starting from the side of the base of the prism, the color of the spectrum are in the order of this Vibgyor: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. Okay, and thus the spectrum is a colored band obtained on a screen on passing the white light through a prism. This is known as spectrum. Now, from the above experiment, Newton concluded that white light is a mixture of 7 colors. Okay, and if white light is passed through a prism, it splits into different colors. These are the different colors. This means Vibgyor. When the white light passes through a prism, it splits into these different colors, and this is called dispersion of light. Okay. Now, what is the cause of dispersion? This you have learned in class 7 that white light of sun is composed of 7 colors. These are the 7 colors: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. So the speed of light of all colors in air and air or vacuum is same, but it differs when it travels in a transparent medium such as glass or water. So in a transparent medium, the speed of violet light is minimum and the red light is maximum. Therefore, the refractive index of a transparent medium is also different from light of different colors. You can see here the formula that refractive index is equals to speed of light in air and speed of light in medium. Therefore, when white light enters a prism, it splits into its constituent colors while refraction at the first surface of the prism. These colors get further separated from each other on refraction at the second surface of the prism. Okay, now next topic is spherical. As you can see in this picture, a hollow sphere. So spherical mirrors are made by silvering the part AB. This part AB of the hollow glass sphere. This is a hollow glass sphere. So by silvering one side of the part of the this part of AB of this hollow sphere, spherical mirrors are formed. Now the silvered part means on which the silvering is done, the surface on which the silvering is done. As you can see in this picture, silvering is done on the inner side. So this is the silvered surface and the other surface is reflecting surface. So based on the side on which the silvering is done, these mirrors are divided into convex mirror and concave mirror. As you can see here, silvered part is this outer surface, this is silvered, and the inner surface is reflecting surface. Okay, so on the surface on which silvering is done, that is known as silvered surface, and the other surface is called reflecting surface. Now the two kinds of spherical mirror, the concave mirror and the convex mirror. Concave mirror is made by silvering the outer surface. As I already told you in this picture, when we silver the outer surface of the hollow sphere such that the reflection takes place from the inside hollow surface as shown in figure this one, and also you can see here when silvering is done on the outer surface. Here this one, silvering is done on the outer surface and reflection takes place from the inner surface. This is known as concave mirror. And convex mirror, when silvering is done on the inner surface of this mirror and of the part AB, and the outer surface, this outer surface is a reflecting surface. This type of mirror is known as convex mirror. Now some terms related to a spherical mirror. First one is pole. The geometric center of the spherical surface of the mirror is called the pole of the mirror. The geometrical center, जो geometrical center है, that is known as the pole of the mirror. It is a midpoint of the aperture AB. As you can see here in this picture, the midpoint of the aperture AB is the pole, this one, in case of concave mirror, and this in the case of convex mirror. Okay. Now, center of curvature. The center of curvature of a mirror is the center of the sphere of which the mirror is a part. The center of this sphere of which this mirror is a part. This is known as center of curvature. As here you can see in this picture, this is center of curvature of which this mirror is a part. The sphere of which the mirror is a part, the center of that sphere is known as center of curvature. Note, the normal at any point of the mirror passes through the center of curvature. Means any normal on this spherical mirror always pass through the center of curvature. Means whenever a normal is drawn on this spherical mirror, either on the concave mirror or on the convex mirror, it always passes through the center of curvature. Okay. Now radius of curvature. The radius of curvature of a mirror is the radius of the sphere of which the mirror is a part. Means the radius of the sphere of which the mirror is a part, that is known as radius of curvature. Thus the distance of center of curvature from any point. It is the distance of center of curvature from any point on the surface of the mirror, and it is represented by r. Here you can see this is radius of curvature. Now principal axis. It is a straight line joining the pole of the mirror to its center of curvature. Here you can see this is principal axis. These lines in case of convex and concave mirror, these are principal axis. So it is a straight line joining the pole of the mirror to the center of curvature. PC line is a principal axis in this figure. Okay. Now I hope you all have understood all these terms related to this spherical mirrors. Now what you have to do, you have to read this lesson up to here, so it will be more clear to you, and further explanation of the lesson we will continue in our next video. Thank you.